You make a good living. You're working hard, you're hitting your targets, and yet, by the 20th of the month, your bank account is screaming for mercy. It feels like you're running on a treadmill, working harder, but staying in the exact same spot. If you feel like your paycheck is just a temporary visitor in your bank account, you aren't alone. Most people spend their lives wondering where the money went. Welcome to Wealth Root, where we don't just talk about making money, we talk about keeping it and making it work for you. Today, we're going to dismantle the psychological traps that are keeping you broke, and I'm going to show you how to actually build wealth, even if you're starting from zero. The first thing you need to understand is something called Parkinson's Law. It sounds scientific, but it's actually the silent killer of your bank account. Parkinson's Law states that your expenses will always rise to meet your income. Think about your first job. You probably lived on a fraction of what you make now. Back then, you didn't have a massive credit card bill or a high-end car payment, and yet you were fine. But the moment you got that raise, your brain immediately justified a bigger apartment, a newer phone, or those expensive Friday night dinners. We call it maintaining a standard of living, but most of the time, it's just a trap. You're not actually living better. You're just paying more to impress people who don't care about you. If you want to change your financial trajectory, you have to live below your means. Not forever, but long enough to build a foundation. The wealthy don't stay wealthy by acting rich. They stay wealthy by living like they're still broke, while their investments grow. Now, how do we actually fix this? You need a system that removes the guesswork, and that's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in. This is the gold standard for personal finance. You allocate 50% of your income to your needs, your rent, your utilities, your groceries. Then 30% goes to your wants. Yes, you can enjoy life, but you cap it. And the final 20%, that is your future. That money doesn't touch your checking account. It goes straight into an investment vehicle. If you make $5,000 a month, that's $1,000 saved every single month. By the end of 1 year, you have $12,000 sitting there. Not just sitting, but ready to be deployed into a small business or a high-yield asset. This is how you stop trading your time for money and start letting your money trade for your freedom. But let's get real about the hidden enemy, the latte factor. These are those tiny micro expenses that you don't even notice. Maybe it's the daily expense of coffee, the subscriptions you never watch, or the convenience of ordering delivery because you're too tired to cook. Individually, these things seem like pocket change, but collectively, they are thousands of dollars a year. If you're wasting $200 a month on things you don't actually need, you're throwing away over $2,000 annually. If you redirect that dead money into a side hustle or an investment, you could be launching a new income stream every single year. You have to ask yourself, is that daily habit worth more than your financial independence? The most dangerous weapon companies use against you is your own shopping psychology. Have you ever noticed how stores are designed to trigger a buy now response? They use limited time offers, flash sales, and urgency to shut down your logical brain. That's why I want you to adopt the 72-hour rule. Whenever you feel that burning desire to buy something, a new gadget, a piece of clothing, whatever, force yourself to wait 72 hours. When that 72-hour window closes, the dopamine spike is gone. You'll look at that item with a clear head and realize you probably don't need it. Most of the time, you'll find that the impulse to buy has completely vanished. Remember, wealth isn't built in a day. It's built drop by drop, like filling a bucket. It's the small, boring, disciplined choices you make when no one is watching that lead to the massive results everyone talks about. You are the architect of your own financial future. If you're tired of the struggle and you're ready to stop the cycle of endless spending, it's time to take control. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to subscribe to Wealth Root because we are here to ensure your money stops leaking and starts growing. Start today, stay disciplined, and I promise you the results will follow.